The Chelsea Heart Failure Program is an extension of Michigan Medicine and is designed for patients with heart failure requiring hospitalization. Here is Brenda's story about her experience.
I have had cardiac issues my entire adult life. I had a week of just really feeling bad. When the heart failure begins, I'm gaining, weight, a pound a day and so on. And I had an appointment with Dr. Connerman coming up. So I just kind of waited until I saw him. And then that day that I saw him, he said, I really would like to put you in the hospital.
Brenda was urgently referred to the Michigan Medicine Chelsea Heart Failure Program at St. Joseph Chelsea Hospital. This process allowed for her to be directly admitted to her hospital room without the need for a stay in the emergency department. Her inpatient stay was directed by Michigan Medicine hospitalists and heart failure specialist physicians.
The room was just lovely. It was very bright and sunny. It was a private room, and it was nice and large, and it was spotless clean. I had Dr. Cusio, and he was wonderful, and the same kind of caregiving. He had wonderful bedside manner. He would sit down, he would talk and explain everything. And he was very patient.
Care at St. Joe's Chelsea is coordinated with Michigan Medicine providers who are available in person and also via virtual consultations.
It was so important to my husband and I that we knew Dr. Connerman was involved in my everyday care. I was there for 5 days. And I don't think the day went by where Dr. Cusio didn't communicate with him. And that was very reassuring to my husband and I.
After discharge, patients are closely monitored for the first month, which helps to minimize the risk of repeat hospitalization and sets patients on the path to long-term success. Patients are followed by the Michigan Medicine Heart Failure Team, and all patients are assigned a nurse who will provide telemanagement support. Patients have virtual and in-person visits with the Michigan Medicine Heart Failure Team, as well as with Frankel Cardiovascular Center pharmacists and nutritionists.
Every day, my weight, a survey on how I was, my blood pressure, survey on how I was feeling, my pulse ox, because that goes along with. And then the questionnaire was, the last question was, I think it was 5 questions. The last question is, would you like to speak to a nurse? Well, that is so reassuring. Being a cardiac patient for so many years, I believe it was the reason why I thought I knew so much about it. But speaking to each one of the clinicians, I got something out of it. I mean, every one of them gave me information that answered questions and gave me information that I didn't know. And that was very helpful. The nutritionist sent a whole bunch of resources and recipes and places to shop to get certain items to make the recipe. And I had a few questions actually about my medication when I talked to the pharmacist, that she zeroed right in and told me why and so forth. Connerman's nurses know me and are so connected to, I don't have to give the whole big long backstory when I call, the 2 years or more, where they know me as a patient, but as a person as well.